They say it's normal to slow down after 60. But tell me honestly, have you ever stood up from a chair and felt your legs tremble just a little? Or walked into the kitchen in the morning and wondered why your knees felt stiff, heavy, or just plain tired, even though you didn't do anything strenuous? You're not imagining things, and you're definitely not alone. Science shows that after the age of 60, we can lose up to 3% of leg strength per year, even without injury or illness. It's like climbing a hill every day without realizing someone is adding extra weight on your back. But here's the turning point. Researchers have discovered that it's possible to restore leg strength in just 12 hours. No medications, no workouts, just food. The right food. That's exactly what we're going to talk about in today's video, because growing older doesn't have to mean losing your strength. You may not be able to control time, but you can control what you put on your plate. And what you choose to eat today could make you feel stronger, more stable, and more confident as soon as tomorrow morning. In this video, I'll show you 8 incredible foods, all backed by science, ranked from helpful to most powerful, that can quickly help you restore leg strength. And yes, I'll also show you how to eat them, when to eat them, and which small habits make the biggest difference. Some of these foods are probably already in your kitchen, but you might not be using them in the way that gives you the best results. So stay with me until the end, especially for the food that increased leg strength by over 36% in a single day, according to studies, and that very few people over 60 are eating regularly. But before we start, tell me in the comments, where are you watching from? I read every message with care. And if this is your first time here, welcome to the Longevity Channel, where we turn science into simple, natural, and effective guidance to help you live with more strength, health, and independence after 60. Now, let's get started, because your legs are waiting to feel the difference. Pumpkin seeds, the muscle-supporting food you're probably overlooking. When you think of leg strength, pumpkin seeds probably aren't the first thing that comes to mind. But here's a surprise. These tiny green seeds hide a powerful secret that can dramatically change how your legs feel, and it can happen in just a few hours. Pumpkin seeds are one of the richest natural sources of magnesium, a mineral that's essential for how your muscles contract and relax. Without enough magnesium, your legs are far more likely to experience cramps, weakness, or sluggish movement. And now it gets serious. A study published in the Magnesium Research Journal followed adults over 60 and found that those with low magnesium levels experienced nearly twice as much leg fatigue during walking tests compared to those with healthy levels. That's not a small detail. That's the difference between walking with confidence and needing to sit down every 5 minutes. But that's not all. Pumpkin seeds also provide zinc and healthy fats, which help reduce inflammation and balance hormones, 2 key factors in maintaining muscle performance as we age. And the best part? You don't need to eat a lot. Just 2 tablespoons of raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds provide enough magnesium to start reviving tired muscles, sometimes in less than half a day. But here's a detail most people miss. If you soak the seeds overnight in water, you remove phytic acid, a compound that blocks mineral absorption. By soaking them, you unlock the nutrients your legs need most, and your body can use them right away. My tip? Keep it practical. Sprinkle a spoonful over your oatmeal, mix it into yogurt or a smoothie, or enjoy it with fruit in the morning. You might be surprised how this simple habit can leave your legs feeling lighter, more stable, and energized, especially in the afternoon when fatigue usually hits. And now let's move on to the next powerful food, one that works even faster, especially if your legs tend to feel sore or stiff after a walk. Tart cherry juice. It might sound like something exotic, the kind of thing you'd only find in a health food store, but don't be fooled by the fancy label. For those who wake up with stiff legs or feel soreness after climbing stairs, this deep red juice could be a game changer, and it works fast.
The secret isn't just in the flavor. Tart cherries are packed with anthocyanins, natural compounds that fight inflammation, improve circulation, and help muscles recover after physical effort. And this isn't marketing talk, it's science. A study published in the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports showed that older adults who drank 2 servings of tart cherry juice per day experienced a 23% reduction in muscle soreness, a significant increase in leg strength, especially in the quadriceps after walking and stair climbing, and improved endurance, with muscles being able to work for longer before getting tired.
And the most impressive part? The benefits didn't take weeks or months. They started to appear within just 8 to 12 hours. That means a glass today could mean lighter, stronger legs tomorrow. But here's the catch. Not all cherry juice is the same. You need to look for 100% pure tart cherry juice. No added sugar, no blends, no sweet cherries. Start with 6 to 8 ounces, about 180 to 240 milliliters, ideally at the end of the day or after light physical activity. If the taste is too strong, you can dilute it with water. It still works just as well. Think of it as a recovery drink, not just a refreshing beverage. It helps flush out lactic acid from the muscles, reducing next-day soreness, and improves circulation, allowing your legs to receive more oxygen and recover faster. One small glass, one powerful effect. If you've been waking up stiff or struggling to get up in the morning, try it. You might notice the results before the next sunrise. Cooked spinach. Now, shifting gears, let's talk about a green vegetable you've probably seen hundreds of times, but maybe never prepared the right way to strengthen your legs. Spinach, cooked the right way. It might look like a simple side dish on your plate, but when prepared correctly, spinach becomes one of your leg's greatest allies, especially after 60, when muscles need not only strength, but internal support. The secret to spinach goes beyond just iron. What really makes the difference are the nitrates, magnesium, and potassium found in these dark green leaves. These nutrients support muscle contraction, nerve communication, and most importantly, blood circulation. And here's the interesting part. When spinach is cooked, your body can absorb these minerals more effectively. Raw spinach contains oxalates, which block absorption. But when sautéed gently with olive oil, garlic, or a bit of lemon juice, those nutrients are released and ready to be used by your muscles. A study published in Frontiers in Physiology followed older adults who ate nitrate-rich vegetables like spinach every day. The group showed up to 16% improvement in leg performance compared to those who didn't. And there's more. Another study in the Journal of Nutrition found that just 1 serving of cooked spinach improved walking speed and leg endurance in less than 12 hours, especially in adults over 65. Why? Because nitrates convert into nitric oxide in the bloodstream, which dilates blood vessels, increases oxygen delivery, and reduces muscle fatigue. My suggestion, add a small portion of cooked spinach to your lunch or dinner. Sauté it lightly, avoid too much water, and combine with eggs, quinoa, or roasted vegetables. The key isn't to make something fancy, it's to make it consistently. Lentils. Now, let's move on to a humble food, small in size, but powerful when it comes to recharging tired muscles, especially in the legs. Lentils. These little legumes often go unnoticed on the plate, but if your goal is to have stronger, more reliable legs, they deserve a permanent place in your routine. And here's why. Lentils are one of the few plant-based foods that combine high-quality protein, slow-releasing energy, and muscle-strengthening minerals, all in a simple, accessible, and deeply nutritious bite. As we age, muscles don't just need fuel, they need the right kind of fuel. Fast sugars might give a quick boost, but they're followed by fatigue. Lentils, on the other hand, keep your leg muscles energized for hours. A clinical study published in the Journal of Gerontology followed seniors over 2 weeks. The group that included lentils in their meals saw a 22% improvement in leg muscle endurance, especially while walking or standing for long periods, compared to those eating refined carbs like white bread or pasta.
And it's not just about energy. Lentils are rich in leucine, an amino acid that activates muscle repair, as well as iron and potassium, which help transport oxygen and prevent cramps. Even more interesting, they also contain prebiotic fibers, which support gut health and help your body absorb nutrients more efficiently. How to use them? Cook dry lentils until tender. Avoid canned versions with too much salt. Add anti-inflammatory ingredients like turmeric, garlic, or lemon juice.
Lentil soup with roasted vegetables is a great option, or try a warm lentil puree with olive oil and herbs. Just 1 cup at lunch or dinner is enough to keep your muscles well nourished at night, and your legs steadier and stronger the next day. You'll feel it the moment you realize you can stay on your feet longer without that urge to sit down. And if balance has been a concern lately, lentils can also help make your steps more stable. Salmon. Yes, it's delicious and looks elegant on the plate. But for those over 60 who want to move with more confidence, less pain, and greater lightness, salmon is more than just a meal. It becomes therapeutic food. The secret lies in the powerful trio it delivers: high-quality protein, omega-3 fatty acids, and vitamin D. These 3 nutrients work together to rebuild, protect, and strengthen the leg muscles. And when combined in a single meal, the effects are fast and visible. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who ate salmon 3 times a week experienced a 24% increase in leg strength and mobility in just 10 days, especially in the knees and thighs. This improvement occurred because salmon reduced inflammation between muscle fibers and boosted protein synthesis, the body's natural process of restoring strength after movement. And there's more. Another study showed that even taking omega-3 supplements alone improved walking distance and reduced leg fatigue in older adults with mobility challenges. So what happens is simple. The EPA and DHA, the omega-3s found in salmon, go straight into your muscle cells, reducing inflammation and pain. The protein rebuilds muscle tissue, and vitamin D enhances muscle contraction and calcium absorption. Want to feel the effects quickly? Choose wild-caught salmon and avoid farmed varieties. Bake or grill it with olive oil, herbs, and lemon. Skip frying or sugary glazes. A 4-ounce or 120-gram portion at dinner can leave your legs feeling more flexible and powerful by the next morning. Quinoa. If you're looking for a plant-based option that gives your muscles nearly everything they need without meat, this next one might surprise you. Quinoa. For those cutting back on meat or wanting a lighter, nutritious alternative, quinoa might just become your new best friend. Many people think quinoa is a grain, but in fact, it's a seed. And here's what's amazing. Quinoa is one of the only plant foods that contains all 9 essential amino acids your muscles need to grow and recover. Not even brown rice or oats offer that. Quinoa is also rich in magnesium, potassium, iron, and even a touch of vitamin E. Everything your leg muscles need to contract better, recover faster, and stay energized throughout the day. And science backs it up. Researchers from the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition showed that people who replaced refined carbs with quinoa experienced greater muscular endurance and less soreness after just 1 day of physical activity. Another study in Brazil followed seniors who ate quinoa at lunch and were tested the next morning. They performed better in walking tests and showed greater leg strength compared to those who ate white rice or bread. Why? Because quinoa is slow digesting, releasing energy gradually and avoiding sugar spikes and crashes, a common cause of leg weakness. And the magnesium in quinoa helps prevent nighttime cramps and morning stiffness. How to prepare it? Rinse quinoa well to remove saponins, which cause bitterness. Then cook with water or vegetable broth until soft. Mix it with roasted vegetables, serve over scrambled eggs with spinach, or enjoy as a dinner side dish. Beets. Now, if you're looking for a food that can make your legs feel lighter, more energized, and less sore within hours, it's hard to beat this one. Beets. It might not be the first food that comes to mind, but for anyone with tired, sluggish, or heavy legs, beets are like a natural miracle. And it all comes down to a compound your body already knows: nitrates. When you eat beets, these nitrates convert into nitric oxide, a molecule that dilates blood vessels and improves circulation, especially in the lower body, where blood flow tends to decline with age. Without proper circulation, your muscles can't get enough oxygen to function, recover, or keep you steady. That's why so many older adults feel heavy, stiff, or even burning legs after light exertion. Now, pay attention. A cutting-edge study published in the Journal of Gerontology showed that older adults who drank beet juice before walking experienced a 19% increase in leg speed and performance in just a few hours. Another study in the journal Hypertension revealed that just one daily serving of beet juice reduced blood pressure and improved arterial flexibility in people over 60. Two major wins for anyone struggling with balance or fatigue. Participants said their legs felt lighter, more responsive, and stairs no longer felt like a battle. Want to try it? You don't have to eat raw beets if you don't like them. You can roast them, steam them, or blend them into a smoothie. But for fast results, pure beet juice, unsweetened and undiluted, is the best choice. Just a small glass in the morning, or about an hour before physical activity, can noticeably improve how your legs feel for the rest of the day.
Bone broth. And now we've reached the final food on our list, and the most powerful one of all. It's not just something you eat, it's something your muscles, joints, and tissues actually absorb. Let's close with it. Bone broth. If there's one food that can truly heal from the inside out, it's bone broth. It's not just soup for cold days. It's a highly absorbable, restorative fuel that works where it matters most: muscles, joints, and connective tissues. What makes bone broth unique is its combination of collagen, amino acids like glycine and proline, and natural electrolytes your body can use right away. Unlike other foods that need to be broken down during digestion, bone broth is essentially pre-digested, ready to go to work. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition and Metabolism found that adults who consumed collagen-rich bone broth experienced a 36% increase in muscle strength and flexibility in just 1 week, with many reporting noticeable improvement in their legs in just 24 hours. Another study from Japan showed that glycine in bone broth accelerated muscle recovery by more than 40% in seniors after physical activity. Just 1 cup and your body starts to rebuild itself. Bone broth also lubricates joints, strengthens tendons, and reduces inflammation, making it much easier to walk, stand, and even climb stairs. How to prepare it? Go for homemade or high-quality versions made with bones from pasture-raised animals. Cook it for at least 12 hours with apple cider vinegar, garlic, herbs, and vegetables. Drink it warm, preferably on an empty stomach in the morning or after a light walk. 1 cup a day might be exactly what your legs have been asking for, even if you haven't noticed it yet. And when you combine bone broth with the other foods we've talked about today, that's when the real results start to show. Now that you've discovered all of these foods, it's time to bring it all together with a few simple habits that can boost the results even further. Each of the foods we covered today, from pumpkin seeds to bone broth, has a unique role. But when you start combining them intentionally and consistently, the impact goes far beyond what you expect. Because here's the truth. Leg weakness isn't always about age. Most of the time, it's about poor circulation, inflammation, and slow muscle recovery. And when you nourish your body the right way, with care, patience, and strategy, your body responds. You begin to move more freely. You feel steadier when rising from a chair. You walk with more balance. And all of that can begin in just 12 hours. It's not magic. It's the natural response of a body that's finally receiving what it needs. So what can you do today? Start simple. Choose just one of these foods. Maybe it's a spoonful of pumpkin seeds in the morning, a glass of tart cherry juice before bed, or a cup of warm bone broth after a light walk. Try it for 1 day. Then, pay attention to how your legs feel the next morning. You don't have to change everything at once. Just take it one step at a time. One spoon, one cup, one habit. And when you're ready, come back and choose another. Stack these habits. Build your strength bite by bite, step by step. If this video spoke to you, if even just one part of it gave you hope or made you think, yes, I can do this, then I invite you to leave a comment below. Tell me which food you'll try first or how you feel over the next few days. I read every message with care. And if you haven't subscribed to the Longevity channel yet, now is the perfect time. Here, you'll always find practical, natural, and science-based tips to help you live with more energy, confidence, and health after 60. And if you're ready to go one step further, we have something special for you. A complete ebook with recipes and daily guides created with care to help you apply everything we talked about today. You'll find it just below this video, and it's available for a symbolic price. By getting your copy, you're also supporting the Longevity channel so we can keep creating valuable content for those who need it most. Your health deserves this care, and your legs, without a doubt, do too. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, take good care of yourself. You deserve it.